A lot of folks assume that we're out of budget.
Oh, I hate hearing.
But we've actually got 5 awesome window lines that fit any budget, from the $300,000 to the $3 million home, and far from the most expensive.
So you actually don't have a problem. Awesome.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
It's Black Friday all month long with low lease payments on every model, starting at $99 a month for a 2026 Elantra. Plus, get owner assurance and America's best warranty, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. At Great Lakes Hyundai, these savings are so good. Columbus or Dublin or glexhyundai.com. With approved credit, $39.95 down plus access fees, first month payment, and 10 miles per year, ends 12/1.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Columbus Men's Clinic.
Hey, Dad, you want to play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have symptoms of ED and low T, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Columbus Men's Clinic and turn your tomorrows into
Today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 614-300-7400 or book now in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, for every man in every season of life.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Give the gift everyone wants. Fun in your own game room. Billiards Plus has gifts for everyone. Pool tables, shuffleboard tables, card tables, grills, and more. With professional delivery and installation, you'll beat the last-minute scramble. Reserve yours now. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Columbus, Worthington, Air, and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
2 men with 5 combined offspring. None of them have penises. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Coming up at 8 o'clock, The Huddle. We will jump into all kinds of NFL discussion. Dylan will ask us questions. We will try to answer them. Also at 8:30, we'll be joined by Boone Jenner. A little ouchy right now, but we'll talk to Boone about the Jackets.
Did you give away them tickets?
No, you know what? Let's do it right now. Trans-Siberian Orchestra tickets. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra bringing their Ghosts of Christmas Eve tour to Nationwide Arena Tuesday, December 23rd. Winner gets a 4-pack of tickets. 7th caller right now, 614-821-9710. You can get tickets now for that. If you don't win, you can go get them through Ticketmaster.com to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. TSO. holiday tradition, unlike any other. Have fun with that. By the way, we put it on Bone and Tyvis 971 on Twitter. What is your concern level for the health of Ohio State's wide receivers? Scale of 1 to 10. 1 to 3, not worried. 4 to 7, worried. 8 to 10, panic. I voted panic for what it's worth because I am.
That's a shame.
Apparently, I'm chicken bone is what they said on the chat because I'm nervous about this. Hey, man, you lose 4 in a row to Michigan. I don't trust anything. But 52% of you right now saying you are worried, like the middle of the road. You're 4 to 7 on the panic scale of 1 to 10. You're between 4 and 7. Not worried is getting 28%. 8 to 10, panic. That's getting 20% of the vote right now. You can cast yours at Bone and Tyvis 971 on Twitter.
Speaking of the YouTube chat, I am tired of every single time this thing crashes. When it comes back up, everyone blames me. I do not deserve blame for it crashing, but you know what I do deserve? Credit for bringing it back up.
No, you know what? No. I blame you. I blame you specifically. I'm in the chat with ghost accounts blaming you. That's what I'm doing. And by the way, we are back. So go to YouTube, search 971 The Fan, click on T-Bone and Tyvis right there. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I'm just plugging everything this segment. I saw we're at 19.4 thousand followers on subscribers on YouTube.
Yep.
So go hit that subscribe button. Get us over 20,000. That would be cool. High-profile quarterback, not in the transfer portal, but it sounds kind of like he might be. Arizona State quarterback Sam Levitt, who was good last year for them. He's been off and on injured this year for them. Arizona State not having the season they were hoping for, but still, he is a good quarterback, and certainly if he goes to the open market in the NIL transfer portal space, I'm sure he can make himself some nice money. He is, according to a report from On3's Steve Wiltfong and Pete, is it Nakos? However you say him. They're saying he's doubtful to return to the program next year, and that his camp is shopping the redshirt sophomore to other big-time programs. Apparently, they said they are shopping him at a high level, and they plan to enter the transfer portal when the window opens on January 2nd. Now, his brother is his agent. Dallin Levitt is his agent. That's also his brother. He posted an Instagram story of a text conversation saying that that's not true, and Levitt has made no decision yet. His brother has made no decision. So take that with a grain of salt. Here's my question.
Didn't he screenshot a phone or something?
Yeah, saying this is the conversation we're having. There's no decision made. Stop putting false stuff out there. So maybe that's all false. These two guys, though, report on college football a lot, and they're fairly trusted sources there. Here's my question to you, Tyvis. Do you think the transfer portal matters at all to, if you are motivated to get out of your situation and you have an agent or someone who agrees with you that it's great for you to move on, sure, the transfer portal doesn't open until January 2nd, but what governing body is stopping your agent from talking to football coaches in college football or intercessory guys with the boosters, whatever you got to do to say, hey, my guy's interested in playing for your school. Would you want him, and how much would you pay him?
I feel like that happens all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like that goes on all the time. I don't know if it does. In my mind, I feel like, why? Because what would make a player confident to get in the portal if they don't have an idea of where somebody else potentially want them? I feel like that happens.
I feel like
you shouldn't be doing that, but I just feel like that happens.
Well, the NFL has specific anti-tampering rules, does it not? The NFL, you cannot tamper. NBA.
That's why they always say when the free agent period begins, teams that sign right there, if it started at 12 and they got the deal at 12:01, they had to be tampering.
Of course they were. And that's the thing. I mean, those leagues have unions who collectively bargained all these rules, right? So the union and the ownership got together and said, no tampering, players have to wait, and yet they break those rules all the time. College football has no union structure, no commissioner's office, none of that. No ownership group that's together and unified on rules. How in the world are they enforcing this? The whole argument of we're going to cut down on all the chaos by limiting to one transfer portal and it starts in January. Yeah, that'll show them. No, it won't. Players will transfer however they want to. And if you have to wait till January 2nd, all that means is you better know where you're going before January 2nd, which means you're calling now. You're putting out the feelers. You're letting. Same thing with these coaches, by the way. I mean, I've seen people talking about this situation with Sam Levitt and be like, oh, It's why I can't watch college football. Immediately after that, they'll go comment on like, Lane Kiffin should go to Florida. And it's like, is he not doing the same thing? Is that not the exact same damn thing that he's doing? But we got a problem when a quarterback does it. We don't have as much of a problem when Lane Kiffin's doing it. And I don't know why that is.
They don't want these kids to have that much power.
Exactly right. It has to do with power structures. And for some reason, we're cool helping out like multi-million-dollar head coaches find out where their next country club home is going to be. But we're not as cool with like a player like Sam Levitt, who's proven on the field he's probably better than Arizona State. And he could probably get more money and go play elsewhere. We're not cool with him having agency to move around.
We also not going to act like he don't have a first-round talent receiver he's got throwing to, too.
Yeah, that's true. He's got some talent. Like, he may not be as good as advertised. And if I were, now, like in the NFL, if we were looking at a free agent wide receiver, wouldn't one of the knocks on him be he's a little injury prone? So, like, there's that conversation to have as well. If we're going to treat them like pro athletes, we're going to treat them like pro athletes. But
is he playing? Is that Tyson dude playing, or is he still hurt?
I don't know if he's hurt right now. I haven't followed Arizona State as closely as apparently you have.
I want to say he's hurt.
Yeah,
but
he
you
might
know,
be.
He's the brother of Jalen Tyson that plays for the Cavs. Jordan Tyson.
That's right. I forgot about that.
This might be common sense to some people, but I think this is a thing until we get some. And before I say what I'm going to say, I am a pro player person. All right, here we go.
There you go.
You need some semblance of contracts and collective bargaining. Like,
of course.
You need to somehow be like, hey, if you're going to come to the school, you need to play here for at least 2 years. And if you leave, you lose this NIL. Like, that
of course.
That's the only thing that's going to fix it.
Well, what they were doing is doing 1 year NIL deals.
Right.
For that reason right there. So you come here, we give you this much for this year. If you decide to leave, that's it. Like, the contract's up, you free to go. But you negotiate the next year and keep going like that. Now, for quarterbacks like Bryce Underwood, he signed like a 4-year deal or whatever the heck the case.
They can rip that up. It doesn't matter. Someone can give him $12 million tomorrow, and he'll just say, "Never mind, I don't want $10 million. I want $12 million," and bye. And that's it. Right. Here's the only thing I'll say, Dylan. Quickly, I'll tell you why that's what you just made. The point is great. What kills me though is the people in college football and around college football who say, we need stuff like that. This is too Wild West. We need rules. Then when you say, all right, well, you know how you get the rules is give them a union and have everybody sign employment contracts with the university. Well, then we're going to professionalize football. I don't want that. So, like, pick a lane.
It's like, too late for that.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, pick, like, either make them employees, give them contracts, and we can have all of the things you are asking for. But every time you bring that up around the NCAA, people go, no, that would ruin the sport. Well, this is what you have now, and you're saying this ruins the sport. So the cat's out of the bag. We're not putting the toothpaste back in the toothpaste container, whatever you want to say.
The tube.
Like, it's done. Thank you. The tube is what it's called. You're exactly right. The Huddle's coming up next. We'll talk some NFL where they actually have contracts. Go figure. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still noticing some new crashes on the east side this time around. A crash on 33, that eastbound direction, just passing 270. Closer to Broport this morning. The right shoulder blocked out there. Also for our friends in Etna, pay attention here. We are noticing a crash on 310. That's southbound direction at Pike Street Southwest. As you're heading towards 70, expect lane closures in that direction out there. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Dormar, your kind of hero.
When your furnace or air conditioner is broke, we come out that same day. Dormar, home the Tin Man.
Rick Germain called me the other day and said, Mikey, we need you back at Germain Nissan. The dealership misses you, and people are forgetting how awesome Nissans are. I'm a dude that's owned pretty much every Nissan under the sun, and I'm excited to go back in and get my hands dirty. You have to be crazy not to consider a Nissan from Germain Nissan. J.D. Power ranked Nissan #1 in customer satisfaction among mainstream brands. Plus, with Germain's $1,000 price promise, no one will sell you a Nissan for less. Germain Nissan, 4300 Morse Road, GermainNissan.com.
You know that chronic pain in your knees, hip, back, or shoulders? It can make life feel impossible. But at QC Kinetics, there's a breakthrough treatment that's giving patients relief. In some cases, within a day. It's called stem wave therapy. This device has been used for over 20 years in Europe, but has made its way to the U.S., and there's a groundswell of demand for the treatments because patients are getting released from acute pain and spreading the word. Here's the most interesting detail. This device is both diagnostic and therapeutic, helping Dr. Tessner and the medical team at QC Kinetics find the problem and trigger your body's natural healing response. StemWave uses sound waves that penetrate, spark blood flow, and more cellular activity. That's exactly what you need to promote healing and relief. Wondering if it's a good solution for your pain? QC Kinetics is making it easy. Your first treatment is only $49. So call for your consultation and ask about the $49 treatment right here in Columbus. 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544.
At Meijer, we're working hard to make this year's Thanksgiving a good deal better. Meijer frozen turkey is just 39 cents per pound with M-Perks. Limit one per customer, no clipping necessary. Save even more with Meijer brand hot deals all season long, like Meijer cut green beans and whole kernel corn, just 49 cents a can. Meijer turkey stuffing mix is 99 cents, and cans of both Meijer cranberry sauce and pure pumpkin are just $1.09 each. Delicious deals and a Thanksgiving meal to remember. That's the good life at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Truck drivers, wherever you want to take your driving career in 2026, Schneider has an opportunity for you. Our huge selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers can choose from dedicated, intermodal, dry-van, and tanker options. Don't wait to upgrade your career before the new year. Search jobs and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Did you know that Byers Airport Subaru is the oldest Subaru retailer in the entire country? And just like a veteran quarterback, we've been delivering winning drives for generations right here by the airport. During the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event, trade in your car for a new 2025 Subaru Outback for 0% for up to 36 months, and Subaru will donate $250 for every vehicle leased or purchased this month. Kick off your next adventure at ColumbusSubaru.com. Subject to credit approval, financing offer term up to 36 months on 2025 Subaru Outback. Cannot be combined with any other incentives. See dealer for details. Offer ends 12/1/25.
Timmy Hall and AI Common Man again for Hollywood Casino Columbus.
We've got game day watch parties every Saturday, plus your chance to earn big bucks. Mikey Likey.
I like it. You can earn tier points by playing all throughout November, and on Black Friday, you can win up to $100,000.
And you good, clean boys and girls can drop off a non-perishable food item every Tuesday and win up to $5,000 in Penn slot play.
Become a new member of our rewards program on the Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit. Doggies. Must be 21 and over. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Make your list, check it twice, and shop smart this holiday season. Open a Visa at Kemba Financial Credit Union and add some jingle to your wallet with $150 cash back after your first $1,500 spent within 90 days. Apply at Kemba.org. Restrictions apply. Offer ends 12/31/25.
Dormar, your kind of hero.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. The Columbus Blue Jackets were in Winnipeg last night visiting the Jets. The game was tied at 1 after the first period, but after that, it was all Winnipeg as the Jets would go on to win 5-2. Up next for the CBJ on their road trip are the Toronto Maple Leafs tomorrow. Coverage starts 6:30 right here on The Fan. The college football playoff rankings dropped last night, and to no surprise, the Buckeyes are still number 1 following their 48-10 victory over UCLA. Number 2 and 3 also remain the same with Indiana and Texas A&M. Georgia is your new number 4, and Texas Tech rounds out the top 5. And finally, LeBron James made his season debut last night for the Lakers in their contest against the Jazz. LeBron finished with 11 points and 12 assists in the 140-126 victory. This update was sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Get a holiday loan from BMI Federal Credit Union and choose a loan amount from $1,000 to $5,000. Visit bmifcu.org/holiday loan.
One of these men is bald and fat. The other is T-Bone. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Lots of discussion still to come. Ohio State, injuries, all that. We will talk about it. I have audio from Ryan Day. But before I get to that, And we're going to talk to Boone Jenner later on, 8:30. We got that too. I have to play for you the best audio I have heard in the last 24 hours. Would you like to hear it?
Let's hear it.
Okay. Scotland has not been to the World Cup, their soccer team, since 1998. Right? Yesterday, they were playing Denmark. They had to win the game. They were tied 2-2 in stoppage time. If they win the game, they go to the World Cup for the first time in what will be 28 years. This is, in stoppage time, Scottish announcers calling a goal by a player named Kieran Tierney. I want you to see how much of this English language broadcast you can understand as Scotland fires themselves to the World Cup.
Towards the edge of the penalty area against a Danish head that gets to it. Not entirely clear. Kieran Tierney! Goal! Kieran Tierney has taken Scotland to the verge of World Cup return 27 years on, and that could be the goal that takes us back to the big time. It's Scotland 3, Denmark 2.
I mean, I want Scottish people to just talk to me all the time because I love
that passion.
I love the passion. I love the accent. I love the whole thing. Very excited for a Celtic player, Kieran Tierney, to score that goal. Then seconds later, the goalie for Denmark was like, I got to get up there because we may lose. And then they're out of the World Cup possibly.
Mm-hmm.
So he runs up to midfield. There's a turnover. And the guy from Scotland is at midfield and is like, what the hell? Let me see if I can score from here because the goalie's running back because he's out of position.
As Gilman has it, he's surrounded. He pokes the ball back. Surely now Scotland will hold on to possession. It's McLean. He's looking to go for goal from the halfway line. It's chipped. Glorious! Glorious! Kenny McLean from the halfway line. Scotland 4, Denmark 2. We are returning to the World Cup. What a night!
Can you imagine? I mean, I guess you can because you're a Browns fan. 28 years of futility and finally getting it done. Like, what do you think it's going to sound like on the Browns broadcast? The Browns ever get?
Oh, it's going to be. You know what I mean? That's going to be grown men hugging and crying.
Absolutely
that's
right.
What that's going to be.
Absolutely right. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, there you go. Best audio I had heard all this morning. That's what I wanted to play for you. Now it's time to talk some NFL.
The biggest questions in the NFL are answered right here. Welcome to the Huddle.
Producer Dylan Gonzalez, not a fan of American cheese, we learned today. He has got our Huddle questions as always. Dylan, Huddle question number 1, sir.
What is your Super Bowl matchup prediction as of right now in this moment?
This is so tough because there is no team that I'm like confident that they will like win, go to the Super Bowl. Like last year at this time, I seen it with the Philly. And I guess I will go with Philly right now.
Right.
I guess I go with Philly for the NFC.
I was just going to say they just played like a playoff level game against the Lions, right? Yeah. And they won that game. So like, I mean, I can see why you would back them 100%.
For the AFC, I guess I'm going to go with the Bills right now.
But are we trusting brands? Because like, if you ask me who's the best team in the NFC right now,
you say the Rams?
I mean, the Rams are probably there. And I know, Dylan, take a victory lap on that because you've been on the Rams all preseason, and that's very fair. But they also had a big win over the Seahawks. Like, you could almost make the case.
Barely missed the field goal that did.
It was like a 64-yarder that wasn't even close.
Yeah, that was a pathetic
field goal.
That was no, but if you watched that field goal, it was not.
He didn't have enough gas in it.
I'm sorry. Is this the committee talking? Like, well, their strength of their game control. They won the game. It's the NFL. They're 8-2 or whatever they are.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bills Eagles right now.
You know what? I would probably agree with that because that's just, I trust the brands. But let me go off-brand and say Patriots, Rams. How about that? I think the Patriots are too early. I don't think they're probably going to finish it out right now. But I can't go with the Colts because I keep saying I don't believe in them. They're the other team that's like an off-brand from the AFC. So from the AFC, I'll go Patriots, and I'll go, Rams are not an off-brand, right? They won a Super Bowl in the last decade, but yeah, I'd say the Rams and the Patriots would be the two I'd go with right now today.
Here's the thing about the AFC. Your top 4 seeds in order: Denver, New England, Indianapolis, Pittsburgh. You can't tell me that any of those teams are winning the AFC. I'm sorry. I don't believe in any of them.
I don't believe in Denver. I don't believe in Pittsburgh. New England, I'm with you. It's probably a little too early, but Braves has them believing, man. It could be it's a weird division. It's a weird division, weird conference right now. Let's go with huddle question number 2, Dylan.
Who do you have in the Indianapolis Colts versus Kansas City Chiefs game this weekend? The Chiefs are 3.5-point favorites on FanDuel right now.
Call me crazy. Give me the Colts.
I mean, I don't think that's crazy. The Chiefs are desperate. You said the Chiefs are favored in this one?
Yep. Favored at home.
Is it? It's at Yeehaw?
Yep.
Whatever we're calling Arrowhead now? Yeah, I mean, they need to show that they've got signs of life, right? They have to go out there and
give me the Chiefs. That's how you get that. Give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs.
I can't believe in this Colts team.
Give me the Chiefs.
The Chiefs do not pass any eye test right now, but this seems like the game they come back, win, and everyone suddenly says, "Uh-oh, they've awakened." So I'm going with the Chiefs until further notice.
So right now they're one game out of the playoffs, and if they lose, they would be under 500.
It's unbelievable, right?
They might not make the postseason, which is wild to say out loud.
It absolutely is. That is the case. Let's go with huddle question number 3.
Will the Ravens be in first place in the AFC North following this weekend? That would require the Bears to beat the Steelers and the Ravens to beat the Jets.
Well, the Ravens beat the Jets.
That part's
you can book that.
We don't know if Aaron Rodgers is playing with the Steelers, right? Because he's got the fracture to his wrist, non-throwing wrist.
I think they're gonna be in first place.
They haven't ruled him out yet. According to Tom,
they're gonna lose to the Bears.
You think so, man? The Bears. I mean, we didn't even mention the Bears going to the Super Bowl. Why not? Throw them in the mix. I don't believe in them.
Beam and,
I don't believe in them.
Common Man would love that.
Oh, I know. There's lots of Bears fans that would love that.
And Fish.
I tend to think Steelers and Ravens are both winning their games this weekend. So, no, I don't think the Ravens will be in first place. But they'll be in a good spot. They'll stay where they are. Let's do huddle question number 4.
Who will finish with the worst record in the league and get the number 1 overall pick? Your candidates are the Titans, Giants, Saints, Browns, Jets, or Raiders.
Tennessee Titans.
I don't know I know it's your favorite game to play, Tyvis. Do you have the Titans schedule ahead of you? Because I don't feel confident in the Browns winning a lot of games. But who knows? Maybe
Tennessee's schedule. They play Seattle this week, Jacksonville, Browns, Niners, Chiefs, Saints, Jags.
I mean, the Titans could theoretically beat the Browns and the Saints, right? That's in play. I would say that's. I'm not going to say it's definitely the Titans. I'm going to hold out hope it's the Browns. Number 1 pick. Let's go, and then we'll trade it away for a defensive lineman from Michigan again. I'll do that again. All right, there you go. The huddle. We got all the answers, so now we've got to figure it out. I still don't. I don't like it when I look at who's the worst teams in the NFL, and obviously the Browns are always there.
Depressing.
But the Jets are always there. It feels like of late the Titans are always there. How bad is that ownership group for getting rid of Mike Vrabel? Don't they have to just feel like complete idiots now, where they look up and see we got rid of this dude, we didn't believe in him, had all these issues with him. He goes up to New England, and in 1 year he's got them looking like one of the best teams in the AFC. And sidebar to that, the Browns, who were sitting there with him in the building and said, we're not even going to talk to him. When he has been on.
They kept their coach. So.
He's been on. I know. But you had him there, and he's been on the record as saying, if they would have asked, I didn't have a job, I would have listened to them. So.
Well, they didn't. They had a coach. They didn't. It's not like the Browns fired their coach.
No, but if you fire him, then you can talk to Mike Vrabel. If you fire him.
Apparently, they believed in him. I mean.
Do you think they should have believed in him? Kevin Stefanski last year? I didn't.
We need to play better.
Yeah, that's right. Well, here, you can have that, or you can have the guy who said he would literally chop off his junk to get a Super Bowl trophy. Which one do you want? I'm just saying. Come on. There's no comparison between the two. Kevin Stefanski's we got to play him better himself into the unemployment line. And Vrabel, yet again, goes to a franchise that has super high expectations, and he's meeting and exceeding those in year 1. I know who I'd rather have. The college football playoff rankings are out. We will discuss the stupidity involved there next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good Wednesday morning to you. Noticing yet another crash for our friends in Grove Ports. This time it's happening on 270, that northbound direction. As you're passing Allen Creek Drive and heading towards 33, a right lane blocked out there and getting pretty slow moving. 4 miles per hour for your travel times out there, so take it nice and easy. A crash also not too far away from that one. That's happening on 33 eastbound. Once again, over by Groveport. This is just passing 270 in that direction. The right shoulder blocked out there. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Another summer has ended, and you may have noticed that your energy is lower, your workouts aren't as productive. Perhaps you aren't sleeping as well and feel foggy all the time. Maybe even your sex drive is off. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're experiencing some or all of these symptoms, it's likely you have low testosterone. And if that's what's going on with you, don't wait. You need to call us at Tri-State Men's Health and get treated for your low T. Because living with low testosterone is no way to live. With our low T treatments, if you're like most guys, your life will change considerably. Improved sleep, better energy, greater gains in the gym, better mental clarity, and your sex drive will likely improve as well. Plus, most men see these results in just a few weeks. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes PSA and T-test and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
Make this your year. Looking for a new career in the high-demand fields of IT and cybersecurity? Attend classes live, online, or on campus. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
You can save big on 12 packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or 7-Up. Select varieties or buy 2, get 3 free with your card. Limit 10. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Get Eco.
Aaron, an HVAC system is exactly like a car. Except for it doesn't have tires, brakes, turn signal, a steering wheel, or a speedometer. Yeah, but other than that, they're exactly alike.
Get Eco.
Why do we change the oil on a car? So it works better and lives longer. Why do we do regular maintenance on an air conditioning system? So it works better and lives longer. Okay, now I see your point. We replace tires and brakes to keep everyone safe, and we inspect furnaces to keep everyone safe.
Get Eco.
But you cannot get EcoFi Advantage for your car. For just $28 a month, EcoFi Advantage covers all 3 systems: plumbing, electrical, and HVAC.
Get Eco.
Go to geteco.com and scroll down the page to where it says EcoFi Advantage. And make sure you watch the video of Aaron and me. I don't think you're in that video, Jerry.
Get Eco.
Eco. Plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians. GetEco.com.
Our students need more than backpacks and pencils to succeed in our schools and in life. It takes a whole team of dedicated professionals to meet their needs so they can reach their full potential. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Winsing. This American Education Week, let's stand together in support of the teachers, the para-educators, school bus drivers, custodians, secretaries, and so many others who work together to serve Ohio's public school students. Because in Ohio, public education matters.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you pick match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sports, skidball, or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Jake Diebler's Buckeyes are back at the shot for a matchup with Western Michigan.
Live fan coverage starts Thursday night at 7, right after the Buckeyes show.
Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A much drier day ahead for us, starting off with cloudy skies and wake-up temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. We'll see more sunshine this afternoon with a nice mix of sun and clouds and daytime highs in the low 50s. And then for tonight, mostly cloudy overnight with our lows down into the 40s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
Hold on to your butts. Rivalry Week is coming.
Sponsored by your Central Ohio Toyota dealers.
Starting on Monday, we get you ready for, The Fan. One of these men was prom king. It was T-Bone. I swear to God, you think I'm lying, don't you? But I'm serious. He didn't always look like this, okay? Here's the prom king and Tyvis.
I'll tell you right now, when I went in and met with the folks at Columbus Men's Clinic, talking about erectile dysfunction, talking about low T, they walked me through the process, everything that they do to help out with those issues. And what they showed me is something I didn't realize before because, you hear all these ads, you see people talking about, oh, just go online, order something, don't have to talk to a medical professional, all that stuff. Look, the reality is those are one-size-fits-all type of places. They're just going to send you what they send everybody. You go to the Columbus Men's Clinic, you talk to a medical professional, the consultation's $99, and you get the blood work done, you get all the testing done that you need, and you talk to that medical professional. Their process for both low T and erectile dysfunction is they go and find the product that works best for you because not all these treatments are created equally. Some of them work better for some people than others. That's where a medical professional can help you figure out what's best. That's why you go to columbusmensclinic.com. Now, that's online, but that's just to schedule your appointment. And the good news is that takes about 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com. You'll visit them in their Columbus office. You'll get that treatment done. You'll get all of the meeting done that you need to with the medical professional and figure out what's right for you. Whether it's ED, whether it's low T, they can help you out with that medical foundation that means freedom to practice medicine the right way, not confined by one-size-fits-all pills. Call them today as well if you'd rather do that instead of going online, 614-300-7400, or again, columbusmensclinic.com to get your low T ED treatments done the right way through Columbus Men's Clinic.
I was on Twitter yesterday, and I seen Jay Book tweet something, and it caught my eye. It was very interesting.
Jay Book?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's with, who was
that guy?
My guy. He's with Biddle. What's that?
Is that
Bucknuts?
Bucknuts.
Yeah,
Okay.
here we
right
go.
on. Jay Book.
Anyway,
Bucknuts.
so he was talking about the coaching carousel with Ohio State. He was saying, when you look at the non-success Chip is having and Jim Knowles is having, does it hurt the other coordinators as if like New England Patriots? So like the Patriots, their coordinators would get head coaching jobs and it wouldn't pan out. When you see that those guys aren't having success, are they a product of the system at Ohio State, or are they like really good coaches?
I don't know. I mean, that's a weird. I look at Chip Kelly. What's going on in the NFL there? Like, I look at that personally as this is a guy who had great success at Ohio State. Ryan Day credits him for a lot of what they were doing offensively, and obviously he trusted Chip Kelly. They have that relationship. But Chip Kelly's coaching career prior to Ohio State, post Oregon, had it been going tremendously for him? No. Right? Okay. So, like, I don't know that that's an Ohio State problem. That's more of I think Ryan Day is trying to get to a point like Nick Saban was, where he brings coaches in, they get a little image rehab, they help win a national championship, they go on to bigger and better things. See Matt Patricia this year. I think that the Chip Kelly situation, it does matter where you go. He went to a Raiders organization that I don't think was built to win. Geno Smith's a good quarterback, not a great quarterback, clearly. Like, the level of talent disparity in the NFL between the Raiders and everybody else, that's a lot different than what he was dealing with at Ohio State. It's a lot different than what most coaches were dealing with when they were with Nick Saban at Alabama. They had a talent advantage over 95% of the teams they played. So I think that's part of it. But I don't think that means, like, I don't know. If the NFL doesn't want Chip Kelly, I'm quite sure Ryan Day would be happy to have him come back. You know what I mean?
What about Jim Knowles?
Well, Jim Knowles is a little bit of a different animal, isn't he? Because, I mean, that one, in that situation, you knew, like, his defense was good, but it took a while to install. Ryan Day had to tell him to dial back some things to make it, easier for the guys to use, and then the defense played a lot better. So, yeah, in his situation, it could just be that those two guys we're looking at also are not great at the jobs they're trying to do now.
What about Kevin Wilson? He went to Tulsa or Tulane. Is he still
as a head coach?
How is he doing? Is he
I think he got fired.
Yes.
I think that did not work out at all. Again, I don't know though. Like some guys are just not meant to be head coaches. I don't think just because you're a good coordinator means you should go be a head coach. Kevin Stefanski. There's a name that I think we could also. I'm just saying. I don't know if that's like Ryan Day putting the stink on guys, or maybe he's just finding guys who are good at certain jobs. And I don't know if that means Ohio State is cursing these guys. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of like he's identifying guys who are good at certain jobs. Matt Patricia is great at calling defenses. Can we all agree on that?
Do you think he would ever want to be a head in college? Or
Matt Patricia?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We talked to him before the season. You saw how happy he looked. Did he look the same as he did when he was in Detroit?
No.
Like he looked very different than when he was in Detroit. Stressed out.
You know what would make him happier, though? About a $10 million bag. I bet you he'd be super cheerful then.
Hey, man, this is where that's called work-life balance, right? Because there are a lot of CEOs. No, there are CEOs who are miserable all the time, right? Because they make a lot of money, but they miss out on a lot of life's events. There are a lot of people who are plumbers who will never see $1 million who actually have a pretty great life. Because they have the balance they want. They do what they love to do. It just depends on all that stuff. So, yeah, I don't know if some of these coaches want to go off and chase a bag. Go ahead, but it's not all it's cut out to be, like you said. So, yeah, I agree on that. College football rankings are out. Ohio State, no shock, stays at 1. Indiana 2. Texas A&M 3. The top 3 did not change. Georgia, Texas Tech, Ole Miss, and Oregon all move up 1 spot from last week. They dropped Alabama down to 10. Oklahoma moved up 3 spots to 8. Staying put at number 9 was Notre Dame. Notre Dame at 9, Miami at 13. And this was a debate we had earlier on the show, which if you want to hear it, you can go listen to the podcast, just wherever you get podcasts. Just search T-Bone and Tyvis. We're right there. But
I'm tripping on the fact that Utah is in.
Well, we can get to Utah,
you just
too.
hate Utah.
There's a whole other thing with that. But Miami is at 13. Notre Dame is at 9. Notre Dame and Miami played on the field. Miami beat them. They both have 2 losses. They both played Notre Dame largely an ACC schedule. Miami obviously is in the ACC in all ways, shapes, and forms. So they both have 2 losses. They both played a similar schedule. One of them beat the other one. The other one is, according to the committee, not even close. Notre Dame is far and away better than Miami. And you think that's the right call?
I agree with it wholeheartedly. I mean, they're playing better ball right now. I understand that they had the head-to-head and that they lost to them, but that was literally the first game of the season, and everybody can agree that teams change from the beginning of the season to where they are now. And I think that if they played again, the way Miami lost these couple of games to these unranked teams, I think Notre Dame would win because Notre Dame's playing some really good ball right now.
Tyvis, I got to ask you a question.
No.
Do you think
the answer is no?
In 2014, when you won a national championship with the Ohio State Buckeyes, were you guys the best team in the country?
Yes.
But why? You lost to an unranked Virginia Tech team.
What that mean?
Well, you did.
That was early in the season.
You have an unranked loss
that was early,
on the resume.
That was early in the season.
Here's what
that was week 2 of a season.
Yeah,
that's exactly my point.
It's a part of the season.
Yeah, but it was week 2.
If
we would have played that same Virginia Tech in week 11 or in the playoff, do you think they would have beat us?
No, I do not.
That's exactly my point.
You still played the game on the field and got a result. Here's the reason why I bring that up, though, because what's the whole reason why we have a playoff in college football now? It's because we weren't certain that we were getting the best team winning the national championship.
Let the computers do it.
So we wanted to open it up a little bit. We wanted to see, because we wanted it to be about what happens on the field. That was the whole point of the playoff. If Miami and Notre Dame were a little bit further apart in the committee's eyes, right now they're 4 spots apart. If they're a little bit further apart, I would understand head-to-head not mattering. But the difference between 9 and 13, what difference is that when it comes to talent and resume and all that stuff? I feel like it's really not that much. So the quote-unquote tiebreaker of sorts should always be if they actually play the game on the field, because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the playing.
But you also admitted that if they played again, you would pick Notre Dame.
I think Notre Dame would be favorited.
I do too.
Yes, I do.
I do too. But Tyvis, hang on. But again, that to me is.
I'm confused.
Let me unconfuse you. If we have a Big Ten race where it comes down to 2 teams, both with the same record, and they go to see which one of them gets to go for the second spot in the Big Ten championship game, because the first spot, let's say, is locked up. Both of them have a loss. What's the first thing they're going to look at between those 2 teams?
Head-to-head.
Okay. What if that head-to-head matchup happened in September? And the other
still
team
going to take the head-to-head.
Doesn't matter. They're going to take the head-to-head.
Correct.
That's all we're saying here. It's just doesn't matter when the head-to-head happened. Take the head-to-head as the tiebreaker.
I think we're looking for the best 12 teams. I mean, we get the fact that a lot of these conferences is irrelevant, but we got to put them. We have to include them anyway for the sake of this argument.
Just say the ACC out.
Yeah, but I mean the ACC.
We got the group of five. We got James Madison and excuse me, Tulane and Miami as the whatever. Whatever. They shouldn't be, but whatever. But y'all would sit there and tell me that y'all think the Miami is one of the best 12 teams in college football right now?
I'm not saying that they are. I'm telling you that when I look at Miami, I see a quarterback who does not look the same as he did in Carson Beck. I see a head coach.
You sit here going to bat for them. I just don't understand it. It makes no sense.
I said this earlier. If the Patriots and the Giants, when the Patriots were 18-0 going into that Super Bowl, we all said Patriots are going to beat the Giants. It's not even close. This is going to be a coronation for them. Giants won that game because they actually play games on the field. And that's all I'm looking for here. The whole reason we want a playoff is to get these teams on the field to find out. Because I guarantee you right now, if you put Texas Tech up against Indiana, Indiana's going to be favored. But and maybe rightfully so. Maybe they will blow the doors off at Texas Tech. But don't we all want to see it on the field? Don't we want to have the actual game so we can say, I thought Indiana would win that game, but Texas Tech, it turns out, did win the game. That should matter in September, October, November, and on and on. It should matter all year.
The point that gets me the most is that y'all will sit here and say that Notre Dame is the better team, and we want the best 12 teams in there. If Notre Dame is the better team,
why play the regular season then? That's just determine that
because you obviously you wouldn't know who the best team is if you didn't see them play.
But we did see Miami and Notre Dame play.
Yeah, week 1.
Yeah, but again,
everybody thought that Penn State and Texas and Clemson was the greatest things in the world, and they stink.
And that's why
they played
because the season had to go on.
They played the games.
My point.
We played the games and we found out who was good and bad.
Yeah, but we had a whole different opinion from what week 1 was until week 11.
We're never going to settle this. And you know what? Probably next week they'll just come back.
Because the part that gets me the most is that y'all sit here and say that Notre Dame's the best team, but y'all want them to be over. Y'all want Miami to be over. That makes no sense.
What happened in reality?
That makes no sense.
Subjective opinion.
It shouldn't.
You
lose to 2 unranked teams, and you got one team that lost to 2 unranked teams and one team that lost to 2 ranked teams, and you sitting here comparing them like that's
fine.
That
but
makes no sense to
Notre
me.
Dame's best resume point is they lost to Texas A&M and then they lost to Miami. They literally said it in the thing that we're looking at them because they lost to 2 top 13 teams.
You know what?
Which teams were those?
I hope that they both make the playoffs, and I hope that they play each other in the first round.
And you
I
know
would
what?
love to see
I
that.
would bet money on Notre Dame winning that game.
That's it.
But but again, that's a hypothetical versus what actually occurred on the field. That's all I'm saying. All right, we'll change gears. Boone Jetter's going to join us in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, we are closely monitoring some disabled vehicles happening throughout the metro. The first one closer to downtown. It's happening on 71, that northbound direction at Greenlawn Avenue. The right shoulder blocked out there, but looking pretty busy with delays and slowdowns. 12 miles per hour as you're heading up, passing 71 and that Frank Road intersection this morning. Also, we have a disabled vehicle on the west side for folks taking 70 eastbound heading downtown, just passing State Route 142 in Plain City. The right shoulder also blocked out there. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Hey folks, it's Austin Ward, and Thanksgiving is approaching quick. Still plenty of time to get your Awaken 180 consultation on the calendar to receive your $500 off. It's a thank you from Awaken 180. No, you don't need to start the program right before Turkey Day. Simply have your consultation now and be ready to start the Monday after. 4 weeks before the new year, and with results like mine, you could be down 27 pounds on your way to dropping 50. Fast results, and now with $500 off. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sun something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing Mountain Dew. So give me my blankets, give me a dew.
Grab some friends and an ice cold Mountain Dew today.
Mountain Dew.
T-Bone and Tyvis is presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Sign up today at awaken180weightloss.com.
T-Bone and Tyvis present Talking Jackets. Talking Jackets.
A score! A turnover by the Islanders and Adam Fantilli. One more time. Puts it in the net.
You're look inside the world of the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Every Wednesday, we get to talk to a Jackets player. This week, we are talking to the captain himself, Boone Jenner, joining us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Boone, thanks for taking the time this morning. We appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me, guys. How you doing?
Well, we're good. I enjoyed. I saw a little bit of Jackets media that was not on ice related, where I'm sure they get you guys every so often. They grab you and say, come in this room. We've got questions for you. And I'm sure you guys enjoy it, where they give you like cartoons or do you know what this picture is? And I saw they did one yesterday asking you and a bunch of other former and current players about the cartoon Doug. Had you never seen Doug before?
Yeah. No, I was one of the players that didn't know what that was.
Yeah, that's I think
I got the pencil sharpener, but not Doug.
Yeah, if you didn't see the video, go check it out. The Jackets have it up there. It's pretty great stuff. But yeah, it was fun seeing that and Bluey and seeing some of the young guys knew who some of these people were and some of them didn't. But that was one. You're kind of in between there because Doug was probably a little after your time, right? Or were you just not a big cartoon guy?
I was, I guess, but I don't remember Doug. I guess me and my brothers didn't watch it. I don't know when it came out or if I missed it or I don't know after it or so I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty funny seeing, the older guys compared to the younger guys and what each guy knows or picks up on.
Do they grab you guys right after you're like getting done with like whatever you're doing that day, workout, practice, rehab, any of that stuff, or they get you beforehand? Because I feel like that probably affects it too.
Yeah, you know what? They get us kind of during training camp or before training camp, try to knock out a bunch of stuff, and that way you have some for the year. We kind of have a little setup where there's 4 or 5 different stations called the car wash day. And, you go in and test your brain skills pretty quick.
Well, Boone, obviously we got to talk about yesterday's game. I know you didn't play because you're doing your rehabbing and stuff, but when you watched it, what went wrong?
Yeah, obviously we're right in it. I think we come out, Woody gets us a big goal in the first period. They come out hard in that building and come out of that first period 1-1. Just wanted to keep chipping away, but we couldn't, generate enough after that. Obviously, they get 2 in the second and, that power play goal. And, I thought, once Z scored in the third, we were going to have some juice and a good push, but they were able to get that next one. So, it's a good team over there. It was, a tough road game. Thought we played well to give ourselves a chance, and we just weren't able to, get that next one or get one that, brings us closer.
Boone Jenner joining us, Jackets captain on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. That trip, it's interesting because they've got a game tomorrow night. Obviously had the game previous night to yesterday. So it's 3-4. It's the second night of a back-to-back, and you're traveling on that second night. It's not an excuse, but like as a player, you've done, I'm sure, that many a time where you've had to make all of those, difficult after a game, hit the plane, land 3 a.m, trying to get up the next day, get back into a routine. How much does that throw you off when you're in that little stretch where you've got 3 and 4 days and that type of back-to-back?
Yeah, it's definitely, difficult, but I think, every team's doing it at some point in the season. And, we have quite a few back-to-backs. Just the way the schedule is laid up this year with obviously the Olympics, you take out that 3.5 weeks. We're playing the same games in the same amount of months, the same amount of time frame, but missing that little chunk there. So the games are going to be, closer together. Your rest is going to be a little bit shorter, and we kind of know that going into the season. So The schedule is crazy. It is what it is. But like I said, every team's, going through that. I don't think, you asked the boys or anybody last night, it's no excuse. Obviously, you got to try to muster up any energy you can. The back-to-backs are tough, but, yeah.
Got to ask you about how you're feeling. I know you had the upper body injury. You're working through that. Where are we at with that, and what can you say?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's frustrating, but it's, I feel good and hope to be back soon. I mean, I got all the confidence that, I'm on the verge of, feeling really good and getting back to help the boys. So, just continue to get better and put the work in to, hopefully join the boys again here soon.
I see that y'all got the Maple Leafs on Thursday. How excited are you to hopefully potentially be back for that one? And obviously y'all played up against them earlier this year and y'all was able to get that win. Are they feisty this year right now, or what are you seeing out of them?
They don't have Mitch Marner. We know about that. Tyvis was all over Mitch Marner this offseason. Really? That's Tyvis's guy. If you don't know, I think he's got a Mitch Marner like a treasure trove of jerseys and everything.
That's a lie, Boone. I got you on my walls.
Yeah,
there we go.
No, obviously he's a really good player, and been there for a long time, so it's a little bit different playing than without him. But obviously a really good team that's made the playoffs and gone on a couple of little runs here in the last few years. Very skilled team, dangerous team with the firepower they still have. So, obviously playing them at home a couple of weeks back, we kind of know what to expect and what kind of team they are. Obviously it's, playing in Toronto is always so much fun with, that city's so crazy and the media and everything like that. So, it's a blast playing there, and obviously for me, it's probably the closest game to home, so always enjoy playing them.
Well, I was going to see, I thought I saw that Denis Matejchuk had like his entire town out to the game yesterday. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be special. I know it didn't go the way everybody wanted, but like when you've gotten to do that where you've had friends and family who have come out to watch you play throughout your career, I mean, does that add a little something for you, even though I know you got to be a professional, take every game seriously? That had to be a little bit extra for him last night, right?
No, absolutely. I was talking to him before he left, and I think he said 100 and something people. I mean, just so happy for him. Obviously, that the first one always seems to be the biggest, and you just got to try to enjoy it. It happens once of the first time playing there, first time for him playing in Manitoba and close to his hometown. So I'm sure he enjoyed it. It looked like quite a few Matejchuk jerseys there, even in warm up, and we're just happy for him that he got to experience that, and I'm sure it'll be something he'll never forget.
Well, Boone, we appreciate the time this morning. We hope you get to feeling better, and we'll look forward to be back on the ice soon, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Jackets captain Boone Jenner joining us on the Bryan Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Keep him healthy. Get him back out there.
Captain Boone.
Yeah, got to have him out there. That's, So he's on, he was put on IR retroactive to November 11th. With the upper body injury.
His return is tomorrow. His estimated return is
let's hope so.
Tomorrow.
We'll find out. By the way, we didn't talk to him about it, but Zach Werenski, I know it was a loss. He got to 400 points for the Jackets. So big accomplishment for him. I'm sure he would rather that have come in an actual victory. But
you think he kept a puck?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I wonder what the protocol is on that. If you do that in the loss, I'm sure you still get it. Probably don't take the picture.
I don't
probably just keep
it. Unless the winning team has something like it was his first goal or something like that. Then maybe.
Well, it's not like basketball. There's multiple pucks.
No, I know, but you want to get I'm sure they get the one. They flip it over to the equipment staff. They put the tape on. It says 400.
I know that's how it is in NFL. You get that pick. You keep that. Take it to the equipment guy. He'll keep it for you.
Which goalie was it that just did that? Was it the Blues goalie that did it with one of Ovi's goals that he just had? Where when he hit 900 this year, didn't the guy try to stuff it in his pants?
He didn't try. He did stuff it in his pants.
I like you know what? I respect the gamesmanship. I like that. That's good. We'll talk to Bo Bishop and we'll hit the buzzer next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, the crash in Groveport not getting any better, unfortunately, for your Wednesday. It's happening on 270, that northbound direction. As you're passing Alum Creek Drive, the right lane blocks this morning. So when it comes to that detour, I want to give you one so you can utilize it and kind of avoid some of those delays. Take 270 northbound, get off to Lockburn Road instead. Take that northbound to Williams Road. Williams Road gets you to Alum Creek Drive. Once you get there, take that all the way northbound to Refugee Road. Get you to 33. Take that eastbound back onto that 270 intersection going northbound in the way you want to go. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you've hit your medical deductible, now's the time to see Dr. Mark Levy. Get a custom oral appliance that stops snoring and helps you ditch that CPAP and pay less out of pocket. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com before the year ends.
Care Heating and Cooling. Honest technicians, honest pricing. Call 1-800-COOLING.
The Ohio State University Army ROTC isn't just a curriculum. It's more than just a path to a degree. For more than 150 years, we have been forging tomorrow's leaders. Here you will find your purpose, your mission, your ROTC family. At Ohio State, you're not just joining Army ROTC, you're stepping into a history of excellence that spans generations. Learn more at arotc.osu.edu. Buckeyes lead the way. Buckeyes, the 2025 football season is here, and that means three things: football, game day, and smooth Jameson whiskey. Whether you're catching the game at home, at your neighborhood bar, or soaking up the team spirit at a tailgate, Jameson Ginger and Lime and Ohio State Athletics are a winning combo. So cheers to making game days even better with the official whiskey of the fans. Jameson, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Taste responsibly. Jameson Irish Whiskey, product of Ireland. 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Copyright 2025, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
This is Corey Sickles with Safe Harbor Wealth Advisors. Concerned about your investment's rate of return? Let us show you exactly how your portfolio is performing. Visit safeharboroh.com to schedule a complimentary meeting. safeharboroh.com.
Technology is meant to connect us, but when organizations rely on disconnected systems and outdated platforms, it's no wonder teams struggle to move as one. Plant Moran joins your team to close the gaps between strategy and execution, and between your people and your technology. Together, we design smart roadmaps and modernize systems so you can streamline operations, access accurate insights in real time, and become AI ready. Plant Moran, your goals and tech strategy in sync.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Don't let your insurance benefits go to waste. End the year sleeping better with Dr. Mark Levy's oral appliance. No mask, no noise, just results. Hurry, deductibles reset soon. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com today.
Common Man and Bob Capace here for Worthington Jewelers. Bob, why should people trust you for their holiday shopping this year?
Family owned and operated for 25 years. We're known for helping guys make great decisions. Unlike me hiring you, Common Man.
You know, I was thinking, I've been a good, clean boy this year. You got anything for me over there?
How about a nice anklet?
Sold! Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington. WorthingtonJewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged.
Give the gift everyone wants. Fun in your own game room. Billiards Plus has gifts for everyone. Pool tables, shuffleboard tables, card tables, grills, and more. With professional delivery and installation, you'll beat the last-minute scramble. Reserve yours now. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
Attack and dominate. Morning Juice is on YouTube and 10 TV Plus.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Join Bobby Carpenter and Tito weekdays starting at 6 or watch on demand. More Bobby, less commercials. The Fan. It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, The Fan. Just a reminder, Tyvis thinks all pizza tastes the same. Also a reminder, Tyvis was born without taste buds. You're listening to Bone and Tyvis.
I'm just sitting in an empty studio right now because Tyvis walked out to go shoot baskets. Now here he comes, sprinting in, slamming doors. He's hustling over. Here we go. Hey, it's Tyvis, pal. How you doing?
Wonderful.
What were you doing out there?
I was shooting.
Yeah, I know. I could hear the bricks from here.
It was a lot of swish. I was in the zone, like I couldn't miss.
Uh-huh.
So like I couldn't walk away because I just couldn't miss.
Good. I remember when my old co-host, Common Man, used to tell stories about former football player Kirk Herbstreit, who'd just be out in the hallway on the phone, and people would be like, why don't you let Herbie talk? And he'd say, I'd love to if he's not out there talking on the phone.
He was a busy guy.
Well, that's apparently what you're doing now. Just big timing me like Herbie. I guess that's what we got going on. Bo Bishop is joining us. Bo, you ever get big time by your co-host where he just ignores the segment, just decides to go shoot baskets out in the hallway?
I always just make sure my co-hosts are much lesser than me.
That's
once
hard.
I got rid of threes, I just said, let's just make sure that we have a very low standard.
Right.
See, I got to fill in
the national champion.
I got to fill in a couple of times with Bo.
Yeah, right.
I did a whole what I do, like 3 and 2. I did pretty much the entire season with you last year.
You did what? Friday and Monday? We did Friday and Monday? Is that
Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah, I lose track.
Yeah, you did Monday.
I'm old, man.
It's easy. I do the same. It's all right. Now, I have a question for you. It's not related to the college football playoff selection, which I'm sure you guys will talk about, but the show of the college football selection where we're doing that in between basketball games.
Yeah.
And I that got me to watch some college basketball that I otherwise may not have paid attention to this early on in the season, right?
Yeah.
Halftime of one of the games, Red Panda.
That's right.
Was out there, and they're trying to do the halftime report, and literally no one can focus because Red Panda's on her unicycle flipping bowls. And I just thought, you know what? That just proves right there that we don't need these halftime shows. Just put Red Panda on and let's go. I get that you've got
seen
all
her
these
live, right?
Oh, she's an unbelievable force of nature live.
Yeah. She had the injury.
Yes.
And I do, and so she was out for a while, and I do fear, because she had a couple of drops last night, and you can see the age. We all get old. And I do fear that this is a little bit like Willie Mays with the Mets.
Yeah.
Situation.
Right. Sure.
It's a little like we're past. There's a nostalgia, but like if you saw her in her prime, like 15 years ago, no bowls dropped ever.
No,
none. She had multiple drops last night. So I still love her. It's great to see her, but I do wonder if we're a little bit past our prime now, and we're kind of finishing out the string. What does she do in retirement?
That's a great question.
What's next?
I mean, some might argue
30 years on a unicycle flipping balls.
Well, that's the thing is I presume this is a career, but I always thought NFL refs, this was their career. And then you find out, oh, no, he's a stockbroker. Oh, this guy's an accountant. And it's like, well, why is that their job? Their job should be refereeing games. I presume this is Red Panda's career.
I think it's her job. I mean, because she'll do NBA. I mean, yeah. I mean, I just think she just goes around the. Yeah, I think it's most nights of the week she's on a unicycle flipping bowls.
Yeah. I also wonder if there's a farm system. Like, is she training up? Does she have someone pushing her?
The next generation.
There are people calling saying, like, did Red Panda drop a bowl again? My gal won't do that. And then there's another, like, younger
what if she
Red
has
Panda.
An academy?
Like a dance
she's
school.
running. Like she's got apprentices. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's
exactly right. I like that.
That's what I think. She's got some sort of Red Panda Academy. And it's almost like it's more than she's more than a woman. It's a symbol.
Oh, of course.
And then away we go.
She's not there all the time. She's got people she's hired to teach, but then she shows up once or twice a week, gives out awards. Oh, yeah. She's too busy. She can't do that.
Bo, do you wear a watch?
I do.
Are you going to have it up on Sunday?
Wrist up. It's go time.
I mean, come on. When do we do? I guess we probably, what is it, 4:05?
4:05 kickoff.
Yeah.
Everybody going to have their wrist in the air. He going to look in the crowd, and everybody just going to put their watch up.
Look, this whole thing, it's been tough. I do think that we saw I hate that this came at the expense of a Gabriel injury. And I think Dylan has handled himself incredibly well in, I think, borderline impossible circumstances for, let's remember, a third-round pick. He's not Baker. They didn't draft him number 1 overall. They drafted him in the 3rd round. So they drafted him to be Case Keenum, to be Colt McCoy, to be like an affordable long-term backup who could come in if there was an injury and win games. I mean, he wasn't drafted to be the franchise quarterback. And so I think he's handled a lot of it really well. And I hate that it came at that expense. But I do think that for the next 5, I'd like to just see, let's just see what happens here. It was a mess, obviously. But he stands tall in the pocket. He's got an arm that can throw it where it needs to be thrown. I thought the throw to Larvin at the end would have been an electric factory if he catches it. He missed Bond on the deep crosser, and that's one that Tyvis, he hit that in camp a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe just a little too juiced up. But, I mean, I keep trying to tell people, like, there's just the offense he played in Colorado could not be more difficult than what is required, more different than what is required in the NFL. And so he really has to learn everything that I thought potentially could happen did, in terms of looking at the rush, in terms of the drifting forever. All of those things did happen. But then you also saw these glimmers of hope of like, oh, he'll throw it down the field, and maybe there's something to that. So I think what'll be interesting is how do Tommy Rees and Kevin Stefanski build an offense around what he does best in a week, if that is indeed the way that this all shakes out.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting thing to watch. I do feel like he was their lottery ticket of the two, where it's like, let's just see. You're at the gas station. You're like, you know what? Mega Millions is over 200 million. Let's try, and that's it. Like so it makes sense to me to just let's play the lotto ticket. Let's just see what happens. Maybe it works out. If it doesn't, I mean, I won't say no harm, no foul, because go read the internet. It's lots of harm, lots of fouls everywhere. But if he turns out to be good or gives you some glimmers of hope, it's an interesting situation they've put themselves in. Let's put it that way.
I've called him that from Jump Street, because as a 5th round pick, that's what it is, right? I mean, it's a lottery ticket, and it's also like, if it hits, then it's a way out of the cap mess that's there with the Deshaun situation. So that's the way out of it. But I do think they need to know absolutely if either one, so you've had Dillon for 5 or so now. Let's see what this looks like with Shedeur, and are there some signs that maybe you don't have to go after quarterback this offseason? That, I think that's the number one job now going forward for
Absolutely.
them. Yeah.
Bo, we appreciate it. You got 3 hours coming up. Anything you want to talk about specifically? I know it's a First Friday.
Yeah, First Friday. The theme off the top is big. And did the Big Ten get too damn big for its britches?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, baby.
Get ready, Tony Petiti.
That's right.
Get on camera.
Get
ready.
Well, can anybody find him? He's where's Waldo? You need Carmen Sandiego to track him down.
Exactly right. 3 hours of Bishop and Friends coming up. Thanks, Bo. We appreciate it.
All right, boys. Take care.
There you go.
Shove it down your throat. It's time for the buzzer.
Sponsored by Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems. Find your local Bryant Heating and Cooling dealer at Bryant.com.
I don't know what to make of this. I'm just going to throw it out there. Nebraska, they, of course, have Dylan Raiola as their starting quarterback. His father played there as well, obviously. He's a legacy guy. One of the reasons one of the top recruits in that class decided to go to Nebraska. Well, his brother is a 3-star recruit named Dayton Raiola. He is a 2026 pledge who had been committed to Nebraska since September of 2024. Now, the school's picking over Dayton Raiola. He chose Nebraska over Charlotte and App State.
He might as well stay.
Well, he apparently has decommitted. The 6'1", 225-pounder becomes one of the top uncommitted passers in the country now. But he is still ranked number 1602 in the class, not number 16 as the overall. Yeah, he's like 1,000. Yeah.
Oh, man.
But he's not committed for 2026.
He better stay back. Maybe they don't honor their commitment. Maybe they told him, yeah, you ain't it.
Yeah, maybe indeed. But there you go. Dayton Raiola, available if you want him. Bishop and Friends, 3 hours coming up next. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Following up on a couple of crashes throughout the metro, the newest one happening in Dublin. The left shoulder is currently blocked on 270, that westbound direction as you're passing Sawmill Road out there. We also have a disabled vehicle causing some concerns on 70 eastbound over on the west side, just passing 142 in Plain City. The right shoulder blocked out there. And lastly, a disabled vehicle causing some concerns as you're heading up towards the downtown scene, 71 northbound at Greenlawn Avenue. The right shoulder also blocked this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic. Make it a great